George Foreman is with us now. He joins us from his home in Texas. And George, we thank you so much. It's really good to see you this morning.
Good morning, and thank you.
All right, George, let's start with the rumble in the jungle. Did it feel like a rumble in the jungle to you? Because I've heard you say it's hard to fight somebody that you admired and loved.
Yeah, it was like I was mugged in the jungle. I went there with 2 title belts. I came home with none.
And what was it like?
Muhammad Ali was as smart as Charlie Rose and as pretty as Gayle King. What could I do?
Oh, you charmer, you. What was it like to be hit by Muhammad Ali? Because I heard he said to you, George, is that all you got? What was it like to get a punch from Muhammad Ali? What did that do to you?
It was really strange. I thought I'd knock him out in 1 or 2 rounds, but about the 3rd round, I'd hit him, and he fell on me. I thought, that's it. And he started screaming, "That all you got, George? Show me something." And I knew then I was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You're almost as good as he is, George.
Yes, you are. Did the trash talk get to you? What was the line he said, Nora, that Muhammad Ali said?
He told David Frost, "If you think the world was surprised when Nixon resigned, wait till I whip Foreman's behind."
Did that trash talk get to you?
You know what? If he could have continued with the trash talk if he hadn't hit me with that straight right hand. That did it.
Yeah.
But George, they
on
say
the canvas, the most embarrassing moment of my life.
They say that it was the rope-a-dope that did it, that he avoided you by the rope-a-dope and just tired you out, so that once he started to fight, you had nothing.
Yeah, I thought, like I said, I went out for the 1st and 2nd round to just clean it out and get it over quick. And I didn't have any idea that fight was going to continue round after round after round. You know how those ladies walk around with the ring card? I was thinking, please don't come back in here. Stay out.
and after that,
it was a terrible day for me.
George, I hate to be laughing at you, but you're hilarious.
You are.
But after that fight, you sort of gave up boxing. You walked away.
Became a preacher, I think.
You became a preacher.
Yeah.
Did it just affect you that much?
Yeah, in '77, I walked away and became an evangelist, of which I still am. I'm a preacher, but I just moonlight as a boxer and a grill salesperson. That's what I do. But in reality, I walked away from it, and then you end up with 10 kids, you got a box.
Let me say,
George.
And let me say, the George Foreman girl is a very fine girl, indeed. Yes, you have said no one loved living more than him. What are some of your favorite memories of him?
Oh, he was so good looking. Every morning he woke up, it didn't matter what situation he was in, he was going to try to find a way to be joking and laughing. Once he came up to me and said, "George, one day you're going to have this when you're heavyweight champ of the world." And I'm thinking, he said, "Wait here." Came back in a couple of moments and with a briefcase. I said, "It's going to be $100,000. He opened a briefcase. It was an old telephone. I said, "What?" He said, "Yep, you'll get one of these when you're champ of the world." And like a fool, I went out and bought one.
George,
it was pre-cell phones.
Yeah. People say that he was not
Muhammad loved life.
Yeah, he really did. And the more you watch and see his life, it's amazing all the things that I learned this weekend. People describe him not just a once-of-a-lifetime athlete, but a once-in-a-lifetime man. You agree with that, don't you?
Oh, he was the greatest man I ever met. To say he was the greatest boxer is a put down. He was bigger than boxing. He was bigger than anything. I mean, if you are a movie star and you went out to see Muhammad Ali, you become a better movie star, a better lawyer, a better doctor. He was truly the greatest.
But take us to the ring at least once in terms of what his skills were. How fast was he? How hard did he punch?
And you describe him. I got into the ring with him. He didn't have the best power, the best anything, but his presence. You got in the ring with him and you knew this is something different, and you couldn't beat it. You may as well forget hitting him in his face. He was not going to let you do it. He said, I came in here pretty, I'm going to leave out pretty. And the sad thing about it, he was pretty.
He was pretty. He really
That's what
was.
it was. No one could deal with him. And his greatest power was his presence.
Yeah.
And I wish everyone would have gotten a chance to meet him just to know what I'm talking about.
I know. How did you become friends with someone that beat you up so badly? How'd that happen?
If you beat me up like he did, I'd be your friend too.
George got jokes this morning.
Nothing like him.
Yeah.
Nothing like
George
him.
came.
George came to play. You know, George, he once said he wishes everybody loved each other the way that they loved him. He had great compassion for children and for other human beings. I think that's what struck me a lot this weekend, watching the stories about him over and over and over again.
He made me feel so important. If you sit around him, you felt important. You really felt like you were something special. And he'd just sit there and make you think, wow, he's paying some attention to me.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't yawn much. He'd just listen to you.
And he was so brash and arrogant, very unusual for a black man at that time, speaking his mind the way he did. What are your thoughts about that?
You know, I didn't want to hear any more of this conversation after Africa. That's all you got, George? Show me something. I'm the greatest. You don't have any business in the ring with me. I didn't care much about this conversation.
All right.
George, it's great to have you.
Really
So
great. Thank you
great.
so much. We
Yeah.
really appreciate it, George Foreman.
Thank you.